Hello, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about books that are being turned into movies, book to movie adaptations. I've done videos like this in the past where I talk about casting and stuff for like The Maze Runner, Divergent and The Fault, No Stars, but now I'm going to do it in more like detail and I'm going to talk about more movies, and hopefully I'm going to do it more often, like hopefully once a month. I said hopefully a ton just then, but yeah, so this is my new series of videos because I apparently like to do series of videos on YouTube. Yeah, let's get started. So this first video is going to be about all of the book-to-movie adaptations that I'm excited about this year. There are 7, so let's get started. I have my iPad right here because I have a lot of notes, a lot of names and dates and things that I need to remember, and I have a terrible memory, so that's why I have this here. So the first movie I'm excited about that's coming out this year is coming out super soon. It is Divergent. It's based on the book by Veronica Roth called Divergent, and it's coming out on the 21st of March, which is super soon. I'm really excited for it. Although, I believe it is coming out on the 10th of April, where I live in Sydney, which is kind of really annoying, and it happens so much, but I'm kind of used to it. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm excited for it, and I have done a lot of videos all about Divergent. Or not a lot, but a few videos, so I will link them in the description box below so that you can watch them, and I will not be repeating myself, so go watch those videos if you want to know more about Divergent. The second movie I want to talk about is The Fault, No Stars. It's based on the book by John Green, of course, and it is coming out on the 6th of June. It's starring Shailene Woodley as Hazel, and Ansel Elgort as Augustus, and Nat Wolff as Isaac. Nat Wolff, I've seen him in one thing recently, and that was Stuck in Love, which I really liked. It's kind of an indie movie, not really an indie movie, it's kind of, I don't know, just watch the movie. I will leave the link to its IMDb page or the trailer below. That's all I'm going to say about The Fault, No Stars because I've already done a video about it, and I will link that in the description box below, and you guys already know like all of the things about The Fault, No Stars. So moving on to movie number 3, the third movie I want to talk about is The Giver. I haven't actually read The Giver by Lois Lowry, and I just recently found out that it's like a series. There are 4 books in The Giver series, and I was just shocked. Like, I've never heard anyone talk about any book in that series other than The Giver, so yes, I'm excited to read it. It is pretty short, I think, or at least the first book is. The movie, I'm excited about the movie because of who is going to be a part of it. If you don't know what The Giver is about, by the way, it's about this utopian world where everything is perfect, and it's basically there's this elderly man, this old man, who's teaching this young boy about pain in a world where there is no pain, I assume, because it's a utopian kind of world. So that is what it's about if you don't know what it's about. And now let's talk about all the people in it. It is going to be directed by Philip Noyce, who directed Salt and Patriot Games, both movies that I really enjoyed, and the people in the movie. This cast list is so exciting and also a little bit strange, but exciting. The first person, just her name alone is enough for me to watch this movie. It is Meryl Streep. Just Meryl Streep. Say no more, that's just enough. I need to watch it. She's going to be playing a chief elder, and then Alexander Skarsgård and Katie Holmes are going to be playing husband and wife. They're going to be the father and mother of a boy named Jonas, who's going to be the boy that the elder man teaches about pain. So yes, Alexander Skarsgård and Katie Holmes as a couple. That's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see that. If you don't know who Alexander Skarsgård is, he is from True Blood. And the next person in the movie, Taylor Swift. I was just like, Taylor Swift's gonna be in this movie. Taylor Swift in the same movie as Meryl Streep. I don't even think I need to say anything else. It just is so weird, and I really want to see it. Just to see what she's going to do. Like, I was kind of speechless when I was like reading Meryl Streep and then Katie Holmes and Alexander Skarsgård, and then it's Taylor Swift, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yes, anyway, she's going to be playing a character called Rosemary. Then we have Jeff Bridges, who's an awesome, amazing actor, and he's going to be playing the Giver, who I guess is the elderly man who teaches the young boy about pain. And the young boy, named Jonas in this movie, is going to be played by Brendan Thwaites. And his name was very familiar to me when I read it, and the reason is he is, or was, one of the like shortlist for both playing Augustus in The Fault, No Stars and for playing Thomas in The Maze Runner. So he was on the shortlist for both of those characters. So he could have been Augustus or Thomas, which is kind of strange. But no, he's Jonas in The Giver. And another thing about him, he's Australian and he was in Home and Away, which is really weird. That's just, it's weird. It's weird when people in Home and Away are in like other things. Just, it's weird. If you watch Home and Away, he was Sasha's boyfriend who was violent with her. That was like a while ago, but yeah, he was there for a short time. That's who he is. Moving on to the next movie. The next movie is Dark Places. It's coming out on the 5th of September, and it is the first of two movies that are being, or of two books that are being turned into movies by Gillian Flynn. I've read one book by Gillian Flynn, and that is Sharp Objects. It is the only book that she has written, because she's written 3 books, that has not been turned into a movie, which is kind of just... why? But yeah, I'm excited to read her other books because I really enjoyed Sharp Objects, and I did a review on it. If you want to check it out, it'll be in the description box below. So yes, this movie, Dark Places, is about a woman who has survived the killing of her family when she was a child, and now when she's older, she's all tangled up in this secret society thing that is obsessed with figuring out famous crimes that have happened. The people starring in this movie are also people I'm really excited about. The first person is Chloe Grace Moretz, who was Carrie, and I love her. She's like such an amazing actress. I can't wait to see what she does. She's going to be playing a character named Deandra. Then we have Nicholas Hoult, who's going to be playing Lyle. Nicholas Hoult, who played R in Warm Bodies and who was in Skins, which I loved as well. I loved both Skins and Warm Bodies. He's such an amazing actor. Can't wait to see what he does. Then we have Charlize Theron, who's like, I love her. I love her so much. She's awesome, and she's South African. And she's going to be playing the main character, Libby Day. I was gonna say Libby Bray for some reason, but no. Libby Day. And then we have Christina Hendricks from Mad Men, who's going to be playing Patty Day. So that is that movie. The next movie I want to talk about is The Maze Runner. This is based on the book by James Dashner called The Maze Runner. And I've done a lot of videos about The Maze Runner, so I'm going to keep it short. It's directed by... I have not written that down. It's starring Dylan O'Brien, who's going to be playing Thomas. And the one thing I wanted to tell you about The Maze Runner, other than that I am leaving the links to the videos I did about The Maze Runner in the description box below, the one thing I wanted to tell you is that the first trailer for The Maze Runner is coming out on the 17th of March. So it's the 14th of March today, so 3 more days and we get the first trailer. I wonder how long it's gonna be. I'm so super excited. So excited, I can't wait, and I'm definitely going to be doing like a reaction video to that, so look forward to that. The next movie I want to talk about is Gone Girl, which is coming out on the 3rd of October. It is the second Gillian Flynn novel. This movie is about a girl or a woman who disappears on her wedding anniversary day, and it's kind of about the aftermath, about what happens, secrets start to be revealed, and her husband is in the spotlight, and it's just craziness, it's Gillian Flynn-ness. For Gone Girl, I am really excited for the director of the movie. It is David Fincher, and he directed Fight Club, Seven, and The Social Network, all movies that I love. I'm so excited to see what he does with Gone Girl. It's gonna be awesome. The people starring in this movie are Rosamund Pike, who's going to be playing Amy Dunn, and she was in Jack Reacher. She was like the love interest detective person in that movie. If you've seen it, it wasn't that good. But yeah, she's that person. And the other person who's going to be in this movie is Ben Affleck, who's going to be playing Nick Dunn, her husband, who's the one who's in the spotlight after she disappears. The other person who's going to be in this movie is Neil Patrick Harris. I'm so excited. Barney is going to be in the movie. He's not Barney, he's Neil Patrick Harris. Different character, Dylan. But yes, I'm excited to see how he does in this movie and the character that he plays. I can't imagine him, though, as anyone else other than Barney. His character's name is going to be Desi Collins. And the final movie I want to talk about today is Mockingjay Part 1. It's coming out on the 21st of November. It's the first part of 2 parts of the last part of The Hunger Games. Did that make sense? Probably not, but yes, it's coming out on the 21st of November. I know that you guys probably know so much about this series and about Mockingjay the movie, so I'm just going to talk about the new actors and actresses that are going to be in the new movie. The first person is Julianne Moore, who's going to be playing President Alma Coin. I'm really excited for her to see how she does in that role, and I think it's a good fit. The next person is Natalie Dormer, who is from Game of Thrones and Tudors. Really excited for her. I think she shaved her head, like the side of her head for this movie, which is awesome. So yeah, she's going to be playing a character called Cressida, who I needed to Google because I didn't remember who that was because I haven't read Mockingjay in such a long time. But yes, excited for her to play that role. And then the final person that I want to talk about is John Cusack, who is rumored to be a part of the movie. I think if he did play a character, he would play Dr. Aurelius. So yes, those are the new characters that I'm interested in seeing, and I'm excited to see in the second to last Hunger Games movie, and those are all the movies I want to talk about today. That's all. I've talked for a really long time. I need to stop now. I will see you next time. Bye.